Welcome to the Mind of Manor YouTube channel. We're here at the Chicago Auto Show. We're going to check out what's new and what's interesting in the auto world today. Here we go, it's the new Land Cruiser. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. I love it. I love it. It looks chunky like a Lego truck in a good way. I love that the two fronts are distinctive. You can get the kind of lower end front like this one or the higher end, more luxurious looking front. I love them both, but this lower end front, it looks like something you'd see in the old 70 series Land Cruisers that are still sold in Australia. Also love how skinny and basic these tires look. I mean, I don't know if love it's the right word, but I think it's noticeable. And I would just be ordering wheels and tires for day one to swap this thing out as soon as I buy it. I mean, it's okay for day-to-day use. I'm sure it's fine, but it would really bug me having those wheels and tires on here on my Land Cruiser if I had one. So definitely get a second set, maybe some bronze, maybe like even some takeoffs like that, something a little bit more off-road and stylish. These ones are just rental car spec to me, but still wouldn't complain to have this in the garage. What a sweet truck. Can't go inside this one, unfortunately, but thanks to Toyota for bringing it and for showing it off. I'm sure they'll sell a ton. Now this is kind of like the after version of the Land Cruiser we looked at over there. Imagine you took that Land Cruiser, added these types of fender flares, some factory takeoff wheels like this, some tires that are more aggressive, and then some accessories like on the roof, on the tailgate hatch, what have you. And instantly, looks way better. Looks way better. ARB bumper, ARB tow hooks. This is the Trail Hunter, by the way. I'm a huge fan of the way they did this, and I would just love to imagine what this looks like over there. And I would just love to, I'm a huge fan of this, and I would just love to imagine what this type of accessories, I'm a huge fan of this, and I would love to see these type of accessories and modifications put onto the Land Cruiser. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of this one, and I'd love to see these accessories put on to that Land Cruiser over there. I'm sure someone's gonna do it if they haven't already, so fantastic job. Love the style of this one. Who remembers the Toyota X-Runner from the early or mid-2000s? Well, it's back, at least as a concept vehicle. This one's a little more extreme because it's a concept versus the production version that was available years ago. Similar color, love the flake, love the quality of the paint on this one, but the body kit's really what does it. The front splitter, side skirts, I'm guessing what's a fake side pipe exhaust. All pretty cool, all pretty aggressive, and interesting to see that they're exploring this idea as well, even if it doesn't make production. But I have a feeling that aspects of this will make it to production as some sort of body kit or sport package. So I've covered the 4Runners before. They're in their lame duck phase. They're going to be phased out pretty soon. Last year I covered the Sequoia a little bit. Fantastic vehicle. Over here I wanted to cover this TRD Pro. It's a prototype. Looks pretty close to what might be a production package soon, but they call it a prototype nonetheless. And just another example of Toyota leaning into the off-road world, like a lot of manufacturers are, and realizing that they can build stuff for the street, and that's going to account for, 80% of sales. But with something like this, you get those hopefuls that get into the showroom, dream about trucks like this, like me, and then either buy one or, more likely, just end up with something like an SR5 or a TRD off-road or something like that. Nothing wrong with that, but these are the ones that really get an attention factor out of the marketplace, and I can see why. Looks pretty cool. I play a game called Beam NG on my PC, and if the textures aren't loaded correctly, you just get a sea of orange that says no texture, no texture. And standing next to these cactus and desert plants and rocks and stuff in bright orange reminds me of that. I'll put up a screenshot here of what I'm talking about, but pretty funny to see a real life, no texture world here next to the Toyota Tacoma. Hope you enjoyed this video clip from the Mind of Manor YouTube channel at the Chicago Auto Show. If you like it, subscribe for more, as we've got more videos coming up very soon.